Good day, my fantastic fellow teachers, educators, wherever you're watching this from. I am Sam ADENIJI, an education and management consultant. For the sake of those who are just getting to meet me, I am going to be sharing with you today something I considered very important. I discovered recently two major things that I see as, something that will really determine how well you are going to, deliver your job effectively. Something I considered very important. Two major things I see as a drive that will determine how successful you will be in your chosen career. And I'm going to be sharing the two things with you briefly in the next 5 minutes. Okay, once again, I'm Sam ADENIJI by name, a management and education consultant. I am also an author. I've written about 7 books. The 8th book is coming very soon. I have trained over 3,500 teachers across the southwestern states, and I have done a lot when it comes to education and personal development of teachers. So today, I want you to grab your pen to quickly write something down. All right, so let's go. All right, two things that keeps you going in your career. Two things, just two. Of course, there could be a lot of things that keeps you going as a teacher, as an educator, as a career person. But there's these two important things I discovered lately, which I would love to share with you. All right, so you may be wondering, what are those two things? Two things. How important are they to your career? Of course, I must tell you they are very important. They determine, these things determines how you are going to really deliver your job well. These things determines if you are going to really succeed at what you do. All right, so the first thing is talent. Talent, of course, it's a popular word, something you've heard over and over again, but I'm going to be bringing it to you in another dimension today. Talent. Now, I define talent as a natural ability that keeps you on track. Talent is something you discovered about yourself. Talent is something you can do better than any one of us. Talent is that natural ability. It is that thing that is in you that you've not started using. And for those who are already teaching, you see, for you to be in that class, it means that you're talented. For you to discover that you can handle kids in the preschools, it means that you're talented. So those are the natural abilities that you've already discovered, in yourself. And one best thing you need to do for you to keep going, at what you do is to refine your talent. There are so many talented people without character. There are so many talented people without, charisma. There are so many talented people without any ideas, without moving forward. A lot of people are just like a rocking chair. They are moving, they are sweating, but they're not progressing. You understand? They are sweating, they are doing a lot, but they are not productive. And this will only happen when you fail to refine your talent. You see, those things that you discovered in yourself many years ago, those fantastic things that you found yourself doing without the help of anybody, those are the natural ability, you understand, that will keep you on track. Those are the things that you have been using over time. You see, you work as a teacher for a session, 2 sessions, without being sacked. It is because you're talented. It is because you know what you are doing. So one of the best things you must do to always, be on track at what you do is to refine that talent. How do you refine your talent? You must be able, to do stuff that will keep you on track. You understand? A lot of teachers right now in fact, they are not conversant with, the 21st century education. They are not even, they don't even have an understanding of how things will run in the next few years. Of course, we realize the fact that you're talented and that is why you are in the classroom. But the truth of the matter is there are other things, there are other stuffs that we aid that talent. So the moment you begin to miss off some of these things, then automatically your talent will begin to fade away. So one of the best things you can do to keep your talent refined in this profession is to ensure that you gather stuff that will help your talent, to be productive. There is no point in having a talent and you're not productive with it. Do you understand? So you need to refine your talent. What are those things that you need to lay your hands on? What are those things that you need to begin to do for your talent to be refined? For instance, you've been teaching for 5 years without training. It means that you're not refining your talent. It means that you can never get better. And like I always tell teachers, if you resume another session with the same mindset of the last session, it means that you are not growing. You were not expected to resume another session with that old mentality. We expected that you need to get better, you need to invest in yourself, you need to attend seminars, to buy books. You must invest in stuff that will help that talent to keep you on track. But the moment you feel that I can do it, I have the anointing, I have the talent, I can talk more than any other person, I can handle preschoolers, the more you begin to think this way without refining your talent, gradually you are going to fade away from the system. So your talent is your natural ability that keeps you going, that keeps you on track. So you must ensure that you keep refining your talent, you keep refining that excellent spirit in you, you keep doing stuff that will keep you on track. And lastly, number 2, your content. Your content is your mental ability that keeps you going. Your talent is that natural ability that keeps you on track. You're already on the track. Your talent puts you on that track. Your talent earned you the job as a teacher in that fantastic school. So it's now based on your content. You understand, if you are going to function effectively as a teacher, so your content is your mental ability that keeps you going. If your content is not productive, you can never get better as a teacher. Your content is your mental ability. A whole lot of teachers today are not, their mental capacity is zero. Why? Because they are not getting any better. And there is no way you remain in the system if your mental ability is zero. So there is every probability that for you to stay on track, for you to complement your talent, your content must be solid. Your content must be productive. So your content is your mental ability that keeps you going. How often do you create content? How sure are you about the content you are delivering? You see, that lecture you deliver in the classroom is in form of is a content on its own. A lot of teachers today cannot go outside of their lesson notes because they know that they have nothing to deliver. If you are in this category, it means that you are not supposed to be in that system. It means that your content level is zero. So for you to keep being in the system, for you to keep your career going, you must understand that your content is highly important, and it must be highly effective. It is your mental ability that keeps you going when you are already on the right track. So when you fail to deliver good content, when you fail to come up with fantastic ideas that will move you forward, that will move your pupils forward, that will move your school forward, it means that you are low mentally. So these two things are very important. They are stuff that you must quickly look into if you want to remain in the system. I tell you the truth. A lot of people right now will get out of the system because the new wave, in education, you see, the 21st century kind of education will definitely overwhelm all of us very soon. And teachers that are not prepared for it will definitely leave the system. Like I always tell teachers, technology has not come to take away the job of a teacher, but technology has come to help us, to aid what we do as a teacher. So those who can make use of technology effectively are those that remain in the system. It means that if you are not conversant with the 21st century kind of education, you will not be able to function in the system. So it is important for you to look into your content. There are so many teachers with talent without content. I say it again. There are so many teachers with talent without content. And what is the use of a talent when you don't have a content to back it up? So it is important for you to look into your content effectively, very well, productively, for you to be able to stay on track in that career. I hope you've got something. I don't want to extend it to more than 10 minutes. I'm sorry I took your time. I want to believe that you've been able to, get some values here. So that you can leave your comments, drop a comment, in the comment box and let me hear from you what you got from this class. And of course, there are books, there are trainings that can help you to get better in some of these things I just explained. If you want to, lay your hands on any of our materials, if you want to lay your hands on any of our trainings, you want to participate, kindly reach out to me via this same link. Thank you very much and do have a fantastic day ahead.